Our bicycles are a great core exercise in that they not only engage those abdominals, but they also engage our obliques, our hip flexors, and our quads as well. Setup position for this exercise. Down on our back on the floor. Very similar to a sit-up position. Hands are going to be resting outside the ears. Remember, we're not interlacing them behind the head. That's going to tempt us to pull on the neck. They're just gently resting those fingertips on the outside of those ears. We're going to bring those legs up to about a 90. We're going to bring that right elbow towards that left knee, so that opposite knee. As we pull them in, I'm going to be extending my opposite leg. So my right leg is going to be extending as my left knee comes in towards that right elbow. And then I'm going to rotate left elbow towards right knee, back and forth on this movement, nice and controlled. Biggest things here is keeping that low back pressed into the floor, keeping those abs engaged. Biggest mistakes that I see on this movement. Number one, clear head and shoulders above the other mistakes is not rotating the torso. The biggest thing with bicycles is we're engaging those obliques. Those obliques are engaged when we're moving in multiple planes of motion, that rotation, not just coming up and down. So a lot of times I will just see this, kind of the elbows moving, but the torso is not really moving. Remember, we want to go from shoulder blade to shoulder blade, rotating that torso so that we're getting the full benefit from this movement. Another common mistake, like any ab exercise, is pulling on the head and neck. Remember, we initiate the movement with the abs, pulling that belly button, sucking it in towards the spine. That head and neck just follows. Fingertips are resting lightly on the outside of the head. As soon as that head and neck becomes too heavy, you have to rest it down. Don't grab it with the hands and keep on going. You're going to risk straining your neck. Let those abdominals do all the work. You'll get a much better benefit out of these. Also, another common mistake, not extending the legs all the way and going too quickly. So something like this, back and forth, not extending those legs. We want full range of motion. I've talked about this in numerous demonstration videos. You're going to get the best results from any exercise by performing that exercise correctly in the full range of motion. So make sure you're getting full extension, full rotation, back and forth, engaging those muscles for this exercise.